Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today. As usual, we're going to talk about XRP today, so I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever they are in the world. This is the one-day chart once more. Right now, the price is $2.17. XRP had just begun to rise at the time I was filming this video, and hopefully that increasing trend will continue. Take a look at Bitcoin, which has nearly returned to 105,000. However, as soon as Bitcoin begins to rise toward $110,000, something immediately occurs that pulls it back down. All I want is for Bitcoin to take off. We'll have a better idea of when the season will start as a result. All I want is for this market to be let to breathe. For 226 days, XRP has stayed above 50 cents. People often think that holding XRP just above $2 is uninteresting, yet the majority of us have persevered through this. Some of us have been waiting for that huge breakout to start since we first arrived here, holding through everything. You already know where the price of XRP is headed if there is a breakout that starts over $2. You will receive excellent returns on your investment even if you purchase XRP today. However, I find holding XRP in its current position to be very fascinating. Trump blames ringleader Powell but accuses the entire Fed board of sabotage. The president's remarks were as follows: Powell is costing our nation hundreds of billions of dollars, and it's too late. He is genuinely among the most foolish and damaging individuals in the government, and the Fed board is complicit. All of Biden's short-term debt should be worth billions, and we should be 2.5 points lower. American shame, too late, and low inflation. Powell left rates unaltered, which is why he made that statement. However, the Trump and the Fed's disagreement is being mentioned. It's all a one massive show. Later this year, beginning rates will be reduced. Powell also mentioned that there would be 2 rate cuts in 2025, and this market will go into overdrive after that. I am referring to the enormous green candles that we had been anticipating. Additionally, the Fed confirmed that the Fedwire Fund Service would be using the ISO 222 message format on July 14th. Fedwire is no longer experiencing delays, and it might be the first clue when it goes online, in my opinion. It might provide us with a clear picture of the future of these ISO coins. I'm looking forward to that. Will there be an abrupt change in price? Will the price movements be gradual? As of yet, we truly don't know. This dark defender is discussing the handle and cup patterns, and if you look at this, he believes that the major breakout can start in July or August. However, others predict that it will occur much later. And I concur with that. They're just trying to postpone this cycle as long as they can, in my opinion. If the breakthrough starts in late June or early July, it would be great, because individuals would once more become enthusiastic about their investment if that were to occur. Since I understand, people are frustrated anytime they witness a price increase followed by a rapid drop in the price due to significant news. However, I believe its purpose is to keep you dissatisfied by shaking out your weak hands, therefore processing over 1.2 million payments in a single day, an amount of activity not seen in months. was a significant milestone for Ripple's XRP ecosystem. This rise in the volume of chain transactions is not merely an anomaly. With an emphasis on payments, it indicates growing practical utility and enhances XRP's reputation as a digital asset. Additionally, whenever you notice an increase in such transactions, the price of XRP eventually begins to reflect that. Hopefully, that also continues, because the use case for XRP is strengthened when you see the activity on the XRP ledger. XRP supporter. In June and July, XRP will distinguish between believers and remorseful people. The June-July timetable is being called for once more, and they predict that by the end of July it will reach $20 or more. I'm not sure. I'd really like to see that happen, No. However, I still believe it's just conjecture. I believe we must wait and watch if Bitcoin actually begins to rise. Bitcoin will become more stable if it hits a new all-time high, maintains that level, and keeps rising. Additionally, the alt season breakout is extremely near. However, let's see where we end up. It's too early to make a firm decision, in my opinion. Hold off till they witness the events in our sector. Overnight, hundreds of thousands of people became billionaires. Last year, the U.S. added more than 1,000 new millionaires per day. What is the path that they are referring to then? According to Reuters, the United States saw a disproportionately rapid increase in wealth last year, with over 379,000 new U.S. dollar billionaires. Over 1,000 per day, according to a report released on Wednesday. Now, keep in mind that they won't let us XRP holders to get wealthy. People used to argue that they would never let all of these XRP holders to become wealthy overnight, but it is undoubtedly going to happen. They don't give a damn whether you become wealthy with XRP. Do you genuinely believe that the world's leaders are concerned about XRP holders' wealth? Not at all. However, due to inflation and the cost of goods, becoming a millionaire is no longer as easy as it once was. The majority of individuals have previously stated that they cannot live forever on $1 million. And if you make the money work for you, you can. Naturally, you'll be back here chasing the next big thing if you cash out your cryptocurrency and declare yourself a millionaire. Then go out and purchase a mansion and a Lamborghini. However, things change if you start using that money to generate passive income for yourself. Or perhaps you never sell your cryptocurrency and instead profit from it, generating passive income. After that, you might effortlessly keep accumulating riches over time. I will tell you today, though, that cashing out $1 million is not what it once was. That's why I said that XRP would be the source of many new millionaires, but it would also be the source of many billionaires. Anados Labs